Is he that grumpy because he hasn't eaten breakfast, or have you picked another fight with him?
No, I don't pick fights with Edward. But I tell you what, I'm ready to pick one with you right now.
That's what I love about living in this house. You know, it's always so full of good cheer.
Oh, and I'm so sick of your interference in my business affairs.
Your business affairs? Money was taken out of the family account in Paris.
And replaced with matching funds and with great sacrifice. And just to appease you and your little wife. Now, that money was needed for a very important business venture.
Why didn't you tell me about this mysterious venture of yours?
The only thing I can tell you is it could make our family one of the richest in the world.
You mean richer than we already are? Oh, how exciting. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Could you please tell me about this business venture of yours now?
Well, dear cousin, it's a secret. And speaking of secrets, how was your little trip to New York City? Hmm? Oh, well. Good morning. Good morning. Don't tell me you're going to school at this hour.
No, I just thought I'd bring down my books ahead of time. And how was your trip to New York, Dr. Quartermain?
Yes, how was it? I was just asking about that myself.
Went quite well, thank you, Kathy.
I hope you didn't work too hard.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't work too hard. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really got to get dressed.
Alan, Kathy has been wonderful helping out with the nurse, with the baby.
Well, that's very nice to hear, Kathy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a lot to learn yet, but he's been a joy to take care of. He's not one bit of trouble.
Good.
Heavens, what? Where did this come from?
Oh, the basement. I found it down there. I thought it was going to waste, so I put it up last night.
A telescope. How great.
It's a very fine instrument. You want to have a look?
May I?
Please. This is what you adjust for your eyes. Got a great view of the harbor.
There's so many boats out there.
Yeah, actually, there's one out there that I hadn't seen before this morning.
Well, I must say I feel a bit more chipper now that I've had my breakfast.
Why were you so grumpy earlier on?
I am never grumpy.
Oh, pardon me.
Caustic, outspoken, tyrannical, but never grumpy.
Edward, isn't Lila going to join us?
Oh, that woman. You know, Lila was up at the crack of dawn to have breakfast with her group of lady do-gooders. Oh. I suppose you've heard about the art auction that she's throwing.
Oh, yes. The benefit for General Hospital. Yeah. All heard about that.
Yes, we've heard about little else.
Alan, we were just talking about Lila's auction. I hope you will donate some of your treasures and let the world enjoy them rather than having them gather dust down in storage.
Maybe. I'll give it some thought, Monica, dear.
Do that. But I think I'll go check on the baby.
I'll go on up with you, Monica.
Fine, Kathy.
I'll join the both of you. I haven't said good morning to my son yet.
Edward, what am I going to do if DeVal keeps insisting that I give the Ice Princess back to the Cassadines?
You may have to tell the man the truth, Alex, that the statue is missing.
But there's no way that I can do that, Edward.
Alex, the man's a scientist. Couldn't he create the formula over again?
I've been wondering about that myself, but I just haven't been able to ask. Maybe because I haven't been able to admit that I lost the original.
Good morning, you beautiful thing. I just saw your signal.
Oh, Ellen, did you really? You mean it work?
I told you it would work. I planted the telescope right in the middle of the living room, and I could see your window perfectly.
I thought you were going to put it in your bedroom or out on the patio.
I thought it was a little bit too chilly to put it on the patio, so I planted it right in full view of everybody, just as if it was there for everyone to enjoy.
You. Well, I opened the shutters, but I wasn't sure you could see during the day.
No, I could tell perfectly.
Oh, must be a powerful telescope.
Yeah, it's a very fine instrument. I'm so glad you want to see me.
Oh, I sure do. Well, I woke up this morning feeling pretty down.
Not about us, I hope.
Oh, no, never about us. I guess it's Diana Taylor's death. I just can't seem to get her out of my mind.
Okay. Don't you worry about a thing, you hear me? I'll be right there.
All right.
Is that the hospital?
No, it was Susan Moore.
Oh, really? I think she'd be up this early. I mean, with the hours she keeps at the disco every night.
No, you would think, but she's got a problem over there with the liquor license.
Well, why can't her attorney handle it?
Well, he is going to handle it, but it's my name that's on the license, so I have to be there.
Well, why your name? I mean, I know you're a partner, but I mean, Susan is the manager of the disco.
Yes, but I just thought that the Quartermain name would carry more weight with a document like this. That's all.
Oh, I suppose so, maybe. I guess Susan has never been in business for herself, and she really doesn't have a track record, so to speak.
No. Anyway, I don't think it's going to be too difficult to handle. Monica, I wanted to talk to you about Alex. You've really got to stop being so curt to her. I know that money was taken out of the family account, but it's been returned.
Look, Alan, something is going on with that woman.
Don't worry about it. My father is working with her, and I'm sure he can look after the situation very well indeed.
Well, did you happen to hear the screeching of tires as she left this morning? Come on, Alan, she's as nervous as a cat.
I think that everyone's a bit upset, Monica, because of Diana's tragic death.
Well, that murder is something I can't comprehend at all.
No, nor can I. I must say Leslie Weber's been absolutely marvelous as usual. You know, she's taken PJ in until Jeff can make a home with the little boy.
Yes. Leslie is lovely and sweet and always generous.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'll be here anytime you need me.
Why didn't you just come over, though, instead of calling for
Oh,
us?
because I just wanted to hear your voice, that's all.
You're wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
But you know you're taking a big chance calling me from the house like that.
I know. Actually, Monica heard me when I was on the line to you.
She did?
Uh-huh.
Did she know it was me?
No, I told her.
What?
Don't worry. I told her it was disco business. That's why she probably thinks that's where we are now.
Alan, please be careful. If she ever found out about us, it would be awful for you.
She won't.
I'm thinking of myself as much as you, you know. I don't want to lose what we have. I don't want to lose you. If she finds out, she'll try to take your son away. You know she will.
Could we not talk about Monica?
All right.
Are you going to tell me?
What?
Are you going to tell me what's troubling you?
Oh, I guess it's just Diana Taylor's death. I just can't seem to stop thinking about her or Ann Logan. There's something else, though, that's bothering me even more than that. I don't know quite how to say it.
Just say how you feel, that's all.
Alan, what I really feel is that there's something very wrong with my Aunt Alice.
Why?
She called again, and this time she was nearly hysterical, Alan.
What did she say?
Oh, a lot of things. I know she's upset about Diana's death. I know that, but Alan, she said that PJ is really Stephen Lars. Now, that little boy's been lost for years. Why would Aunt Alice say such a thing?
It's absolutely true. It's been verified. PJ Taylor is Jeff's son.
I gotta get dressed. If I leave now, I'm not gonna be that late. Oh, did you reach Alan?
No, he'd already gone. But I left